What is going on, y'all? Gamers Goon here today, and we're going to be doing our Premier League predictions video. So we're going to be on the website, and we are going to predict where we think each team is going to finish this season. Let's get into it. So here we are on the website. We'll start off with the guys that are going to be at the bottom, right? Let's start at the bottom. I am going to be honest, I haven't done much thought into this prediction, but the season's coming up. Obviously, my Arsenal won today, 3-0. I think we're going to put Sunderland at the bottom. Granted, Xhaka is on their team now, but I think we're going to have them at the bottom. I think Burnley's got to be down there. Burnley's got to be probably 19th. I kind of want to have somebody. I want to have one of these teams stay. We're gonna keep Leeds up. We're gonna have Leeds finish above Wolves. I'm not very high on Wolves. Really haven't been in a while. Now let's sort out kind of the top. I think Arsenal probably. I'll take the joke. We're gonna sit at second probably. The first team, I don't know any reason why Liverpool shouldn't be up there. Liverpool brought in Florian Wirtz. They were looking to maybe bring in Alexander Isak. That Liverpool team's going to be nasty. It's going to be really, really good. Man City, where are they at? They're going to be third. I think we finish above them. Let's go with... We're going to go with Villa. At 4. They're always going to be up there. Brighton, I like Brighton at 7. I do like Brighton at 7 there. I think United will probably be... We'll have them here at 8. Chelsea. There we go. Chelsea there at 6. Sounds about right. Where's in Newcastle? Newcastle's going to be right there at 5th. Bournemouth's got to go down. I do think we will see Forest. I don't think they'll have as good of a year. They'll probably be around here. 9th. We'll give them 9th. Crystal Palace potentially losing Eze. Everton. We got to move Everton down. Jeez. Everton's right above Leeds. Spurs got to go up. I don't like Spurs, obviously, but they're going to be there. They're going to be at 10th, even with Heung-min-Son now gone. They'll be there. I like Brentford a little more than Crystal Palace. West Ham's got to be above both of them, though. Fulham, I like more than Crystal Palace this year. I like Fulham a little bit more than Brentford, also. Bournemouth. There we go. That looks like what I'm going to do with our predictions here. So we got Liverpool. Obviously, brought in a lot of talent. Arsenal, brought in a lot of talent. Don't think it's quite enough. Man City, Holland will be up there, even though I don't want them to be. Aston Villa, I think, is always going to be a team that's really, really solid. I think they'll probably edge into that top 4 this year. Newcastle, once again. Oh, Newcastle is losing Isak, though. I'm going to move them down. We'll move them into 6th. We'll move them into 6th without Isak. Chelsea at 5. Newcastle at 6. Brighton at 7. Manchester U at 8. Nottingham at 9. Spurs at 10. West Ham at 11. Fulham at 12. Brentford at 13. Crystal Palace at 14. Bournemouth at 15. Everton 16. Leeds 17, just avoiding relegation. And then getting relegated as Wolves, Burnley, and Sunderland. I don't think much of... If anybody's going to make it out, I think it's probably Leeds. Probably? I don't know, but that is kind of where my head's at going into this Premier League season. So we're going to submit that. How many points will the champions get? Liverpool. Oh, goodness. So let's... What is there? There's like... How many games are there? Is it like 36 or 38? Both of those numbers ring in my head for some reason. Table. Let's look at last year. 38 games. What did it take last year? What did it take last year to win? 84. Okay, 38. We'll say 38. So let's say Liverpool only loses maybe 2 or 3 games. What was their record last year? It's not going to show me their record from last year, is it? There we go. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. 24-25. They had 4 losses. Let's say they have 3 losses, an extra draw. No. Who can they draw with? They're going to draw a game or 2 with Arsenal, so we'll go 2. Man City, we'll give them 1 Man City draw. 3. We'll go Newcastle for a draw. We'll go with 6 draws, 3 losses. So 1 less loss, 3 less draws. So they'll have 29 wins. 29 times 3. Okay, that's 87. And then we think they'll have 6 draws plus 6. That'll be 93 points. 93 points. On the high end, but it's Liverpool's year. There we go. 93 points for them this season. That's my prediction. Bada bing, bada boom, submit. There you have it. There you have it. There's my predictions. Thank you all for watching. Let me know down below who you think will be the top 4. I don't necessarily need to know the ins and outs. If you have teams at like 8, 9, and 10, let me know your top 4 and let me know who you are having relegated. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.